So this way I figured I'm gonna do some mobility work, and you guys can just tag along. If you have any questions, you can just ask them in the comments or whatever, um, if people are joining anyway. So let me just very quickly log my laptop in as well so I can see a bit more. But yeah, so if there's anything you'd like to know or want to ask or whatever, I'm gonna have to do mobility anyway, so might as well, right? So let me just quickly check in with my other account so I don't miss anything, just to be sure. Check. There we go. Yeah. Now I can more easily see the chat as well. So there you go. So overall, like I said, I have to do some mobility work, but nothing too crazy. It's a chat. There we go. Still figuring out how the whole live stream thing works, but I'll figure it out. So, you know, I'll be fine. Let me just very quickly make some adjustments. So let's see. Okay. The whole live stream thing. Still new to the whole live stream thing, so I'm figuring this out along with you guys. So let me just quickly check. Maybe I can see, and then I can share the link on like my Instagram or something, because that might be a good idea. Can I actually see? No, that's not. Always have respect for streamers because I can never figure this shit out. Okay. Maybe I should just look up on YouTube. You know, gotta learn how this stuff works sometime. So let's see. This is the link. Okay. Always have respect for streamers because I can never figure this shit out. Okay. Just have a quick look. Can I share this? Like the live. Gotta learn how this stuff works sometime. So. Let's see, this is the link. Can I share the live stream link? Okay. Why am I so stupid? Let me just have for some reason, this is just too new. Can you see I'm new to this? I can. I sure can. Let me see. Let me quickly see. So, hopefully this works. Then I might be able to share the link. And so people will know that I'm live. I don't know. So I'm going to check how this works. But then again, if you want to ask anything in the meantime, please be sure to do so. And then at some point I will start doing my mobility and just go along for the questions and whatever. So sorry if it's taking a while. I'm just stupid when it comes to live streams. Haven't really been doing so. So I'm very new and just mostly stupid with the whole live stream thing. So let me just quickly send it into the there you go, while doing my mobility work. So if you want to join, you're welcome to. There we go. So I don't know if it does anything, I don't know, but then again, we'll see. I'm trying to get used to the whole live stream thing and see how everything works. So, you know, it's kind of a part of the deal, I guess. And also it might be bad because of the whole time zone thing, because a lot of the people that are following me are from America or the United States. Well, I'm of course from the Netherlands, so, you know, it might be nighttime there. But then again, so we'll see how everything goes. So I'll just go ahead, I'll just do my little bit of stretching. So overall, like I said, if you want to ask anything, do let me know. I'm just going to do my mobility work, work on my hip flexors, basically everything to keep me flexible and do the whole thing to, you know, stay healthy, all these type of things. So I figured in the meantime, if there's anything you like to know, or while I'm doing this anyway, you might as well join and ask me in the first place. And this also gives me something else to post to my YouTube channel, which does help, of course. So I'm just going to do my little bit of my mobility work. and we'll just see how it goes, how many people join. You know, maybe someday I'll actually become good at live streaming and I will understand how the whole thing works, but for now, so far, I haven't really figured it out. So bear with me for the time being, and I'm sure at some point I'll figure it out and know how it works. Especially because I'm live streaming on my phone right now, I don't really know if it's more difficult or on the laptop or whatever. So we'll see how it goes. So yeah. So just do this a couple times, working on the hip flexor. I'm gonna do the back of the hip in a bit. So if there's anything going on, I should be able to check. Losing balance. This is one of the perks of having two phones though. Like I have a work phone and a normal phone that I use for only private conversations. So it does help because now it allows me to live stream more easily. So that's nice. I also have a laptop, but I haven't really figured the whole laptop streaming thing out. So maybe some point I'll figure it out. So like I said, bear with me. So let me just quickly go turn this off because it makes a lot of noise. There we go. Make sure it's actually kind of warm in here. So, and then still have to do my other leg to basically work on it, like I said, work on the hip flexors. So I try to do this like the whole mobility thing, like maybe 3 times a week. Or I just do like little short mobility things like in between sessions or in between working with people. So I basically just for the whole thing, so I stay flexible and I stay, all my muscles stay healthy and I don't get injured, because mobility allows you to go through a full range of motion, which is what I want, of course, which also enforces more muscle growth in the long run. So, you know, you gotta basically stay flexible and see what you're able to do. So let me just move slightly up in front there. So now we're working on the back of like the hip flexor. So mostly my mobility is focused on my lower body because that's where I tends to basically get the tightest. Because I never really did mobility on my lower body in the first place. So now that I've been doing so, I can definitely notice. I can go into like more of a range of motion, deeper squats, all these type of things. So overall, it's been very beneficial so far. So if you are not doing any mobility work, I do recommend doing so. So let me just switch legs. And hopefully, I don't know if the audio is okay or if the audio isn't okay, so we'll have to see. I might actually be able to check with my phone, with my other phone. Let me just very quickly check if I can hear anything. Oh, there is some background noise. I don't really know how to fix that for now, so maybe in the next stream I'll be able to fix that, but for now, hopefully, I don't know if my mic will fix it, so we'll have to see how it goes. Actually, does it matter if it's like this now? What happens if I do this? Oh, it's locked. Okay. Can't change it. It's locked. Okay. Oopsie. What does this do? Oh, you have filters and all the. Damn. So no, for now it's probably not gonna work. Okay. Good to know. So I can't really change the view now. So maybe next time I put it like in the whole different mode, so you can actually see a little bit more. But for now, like I said, still figuring it out, and then I'll use. Oh, I might actually be able to use my mic now, so I'll check if that makes a difference. So let me just go quickly grab it. Then I'll need to. There we go. See if this works. No, I need to just 1 second. Oh, there we go. This should do the trick. Hopefully. And still very quickly. Check, check. It should be connected now. There we go. Does this make a difference? Hopefully. And still. Let's see. Check. It should be connected now. Does this make a difference? No. I've connected it to my microphone now, so. Does this make a difference? Hopefully. And still. It doesn't seem to make much of a difference for the background noise. So, might need to get like a filter or something. Hard to say. Well, I haven't figured it out so far, but there we go. I'll just keep moving on and let my mobility work. There we go. So we're gonna do like, I'm gonna do like a, what's called like a downward facing dog or whatever. Or I think this is a child's pose. It's basically for your lats to basically stretch those out. So you just lean all the way in there because basically every muscle is tight so far. So been training very hard and been training a lot lately, so it's all pretty tight. So gotta do what you gotta do basically. So you can really feel like a big stretch on your lats when you're doing this, which is nice. And it's also good for your lower back as well, which tends to be like a very sore spot for a lot of people. So, you know, staying healthy. There we go. Just relax for a bit, and I'm going to do that again in a little bit. This way, it really opens up over here, which is good because that's what I basically want to make a little bit more flexible now. So it really allows you to feel a little bit more, you know, opened up instead of just so tight and cramped up all the time. So mobility work can definitely be beneficial. It's just something that you kind of have to get into because it's a lot more boring than just normal training. Because I can actually get excited to train my chest, and I find it very hard to get actually excited for mobility work. So, you know, kind of how it goes. But you know, gotta do what you gotta do in the end, because as long as it helps, and it helps you build muscle as well, so you know, it's all for a good cause. Because if you're stretching off your fascia, which is basically like which is basically something, yeah, like a little shell that's around your muscles, it actually stretches the fascia as well, so there's more room for your muscles to grow if you're flexible enough and you stretch enough. So you know, it's something to very much keep in mind, to be flexible and stretch enough. And it also basically, like I said, allows you to go through a full range of motion, which also of course helps you build more muscle. So it basically has no downsides, which is also what makes it annoying, because then that means there's no reason to skip it. So I'm going to stretch like the inner thigh for a little bit, which is personally why I think it's annoying as well, because if I didn't have to stretch, then I wouldn't. So I get it, but it does have some benefits. So we'll just keep doing it anyway, because I feel like there's no getting around it, and there's no way to not do it basically. So that's all part of the process. Just switch legs real quick. Check on my laptop if I've missed anything. Probably not, because I still haven't figured the whole live stream out. So you can imagine people not wanting to watch this in the first place. So, you know, this does make it a lot of fun to watch back later. So at some point, when I'll actually get good at live streaming, I can watch this back and see how far I've come, basically. This is what the whole 2024 season is about as well. This way I can just see a little bit more on my progress as well, because it's all documented now instead of just being, you know, just having to guess. So now it's all being documented, and I can see how far I've come and how far. And at some point, I'm sure my production quality will go up as well. But I'm just not sure where I need to invest in, and kind of things that I might need to buy or need to get in order to get there. So it's a bit of a give and take type of situation. And I'm sure at some point I'll figure it out and I'll actually become good at streaming. maybe in the future. But I do think it could be fun though, because especially when my audience gets a little bit bigger and there are some more people that actually want to watch, then it might be a cool way to interact with you as well, and interact with you guys on a regular basis. So then the whole streaming stuff might be fun. Just like I said, I might also start hosting like a Q&A on my Instagram, or like a weekly subscriber stream, which is just going to be for subscribers only, to have them get a little bit more access to me as well, and basically more easily be able to ask their questions, or to just basically sit down and have like a conversation with me. So working on that as well. And I want to basically the hard part about it, I'm going to switch legs again. The hard part about it is doing everything while still maintaining your own normal schedule. So I basically want to add a whole bunch of things, like the live streams and all these type of things, to basically have more of a connection with everyone. But I also want to have some people that have because I can't offer subscriptions and whatever if people don't get any difference or benefits from it. I feel like, so I also feel like I have to do like a subscriber only type of thing, which is I think only fair to the people that subscribe to me, because on Instagram of course like a subscription is a paid thing, so I think it's only fair to have them at least have some extra content for those people, which I think is no more than fair. So yeah, it's a bit of a difficult thing to balance basically to balance everything and still have everything be reasonable while uploading everything I'm already doing. So at some points I'm sure I'll figure it out, and I'm sure that we'll get somewhere. So that's what I'm trying to aim towards. So I'm going to try to open up my chest now. So basically what I tend to do for my chest is I kind of sort of roll over on the ground. So you place one arm like so, stretch it out, lay it on the ground, and then just kind of roll your body the other way, which provides a big stretch on your chest, but it is something to get used to. So don't do anything too crazy here. It also stretches out your biceps, which is a nice plus. And then if you want to, you can use your other arm to press yourself up and get more into the stretch. So if you never done this before, it is quite an intense one sometimes. But as long as it works, it works. So that's what I'm gonna do. And up we go. Oh, my feet are sliding away. So yeah, like I said, keep on with the mobility. And I'm just trying to figure out how to run my channels better, and how to give you basically more content, more of me, and still having it feel like unique and doing. So I think it's quite difficult. I am starting to understand what people that run like social media channels for years start to mean. It's actually pretty hard, because I always figured that it would be a lot easier to run a bunch of channels, but it actually takes quite a lot of effort to run multiple channels and have a whole bunch of content to post on all of them. It's still slightly different from the ones you normally post. Then again, it is a lot of fun to do, so, and I'm sure at some point I'll figure it out and have something that I can enjoy and see the progress on, but for now I'm still figuring the whole thing out. So there we go. Go back to the other side. Let's see what happens. It does feel slightly better now. So getting into the whole stretch is quite nice. Makes your body feel a lot better. So there you go. As you can see, it's quite a short and sweet little mobility routine, but I do tackle like most of my legs and my upper body. So that's what I did for mobility today. So if anyone actually joined, thank you for being there. And if you haven't, I'm sure at some point maybe some people will. So thank you very much. I'm gonna go away now. Gonna run some errands and do some other stuff. So I hope you had some. If you joined, I hope you had fun. And if you didn't join, then fair props to you. I'm still figuring it out. So the live stream is probably gonna be shit. But then again, gotta learn somehow. So have an awesome day, and I will see you all next time.